All right, to get started with the Google Drive challenge, what we need to do is first access our Google Drive. And it says the directions are to create a folder with a certain nomenclature, share it with 5 people, create a Google Doc in there, and then color our folder, either red, blue, yellow, or green. All right, first thing we need to do is get to our Google Drive. So we can go to the upper left-hand corner, click on this little doohickey. It says New Tab. And we can access our Google Drive by going to the upper right-hand corner where the Apps Launcher is, or I like to call it the waffle, and click Drive. So if for some reason you don't see this icon, you can click More, and it's probably hiding under there, but it should be up here towards the top, Drive. And that takes us to our Google Drive. Our first step said that we need to make a folder. So let's go over to the upper left-hand corner and click New, Folder. And we're supposed to give it our first name underscore last name underscore training. So Donald Duck Training. Okay, hit create. And the folder comes up right there. Our next step says share it with 5 people in the room with me. Okay. So if I click that folder, there are 2 ways I can share. I can right click and click share. Or I can just click the folder and go to the upper right-hand corner and see this little person with the plus sign, click Share. And this is where I can enter people's names in or their email addresses. So I'm going to enter in someone that's in the room with me, myself. And if I click Enter after typing their email address or their name, their face should pop up, or their name. They may not have their picture. And I'm going to do that for 5 people. I'm going to be giving them edit rights, because that's what the pencil represents. If I just want to give them view rights, I could do that here. And because I don't want to flood their email, I'm going to uncheck Notify People. If you don't see the Notify People icon, click Advanced, and it'll be hiding out there. So I'm going to uncheck Notify People, that way we don't flood their email. It's going to say, are you sure skipping invitations? Yep, I am. All right. And there we go. We are done inviting them. Because I see that little person in that folder, that means I've shared it with someone. It's not just mine anymore. The next thing to do is to create a Google Doc called My Takeaways inside the folder. So I'm going to go into my Google Drive, open up this folder right here by clicking on it. See, there's nothing in there, but I want to create a Google Doc. So I'm going to click New, Google Doc. It's going to remind me that I'm using it in a shared folder so other people will be able to access it. I'm going to hit Yes, Create and Share. And there's my doc. I need to rename it. So I'm going to go up to the upper left-hand corner where it says Untitled Document and rename it My Takeaways. When I hit Enter, I should see the saving over here. And once it says All Changes Saved in Drive, we are good to go. Remember, there is no Save button under File with Google. It saves automatically on the cloud. I'm going to exit out of my doc. There it is, hanging out in the folder. My last direction says I need to color my folder either red, blue, yellow, or green. So I'll go back up to my Google Drive. I'm going to go back to my drive and see where that folder is hanging out. Click on it, and I can either right-click on it and change my color, or I can just click on it, go over to the 3 dots or More Actions, and click Change Color. I'm going to change mine to red. And that's it. You're all set.